Thought I'd do something a little different on this channel. Let's talk about some news. That's what I'm gonna start doing. I don't, I don't look at a lot of the news because a lot of the news is very, very negative. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna read through some of the news of today. First and foremost, I'd like to say good evening to everyone. Ukraine fends off Russia attack at Mariupol. I can't even say that word. Odessa, taking pounding. Top U.S. official to arrive. Hmm. Well, we know this thing with Ukraine. It's been going on for a while now, and we are continuing to send money and weapons and all kinds of things over there. And so they're still fighting and they probably will continue to fight. This fighting thing is probably going to go on to the end of time anyway. Putin, we just don't know what's going on in Putin's head. Putin is a dictator, and it seems he's not hurting for money, but it just seems like he just wants to take land. That's his goal these days, to just take land. That's what Putin is about these days. So let's go to the next story here. Louisiana girl 4 dies after grandma allegedly forced her to drink a bottle of whiskey. What in the world is this? Louisiana girl 4 dies after grandma allegedly forced her to drink a bottle of whiskey. See, this pandemic that we're in, it has affected a lot of people on a mental level. And here is a very, very good example of that. Now, why would a grandmother force her 4-year-old granddaughter to drink a bottle of whiskey? What is really, really going on with this woman that forced a 4-year-old to drink a bottle of whiskey? And it said she died. It's a lot of mentally ill people out here today. And this grandmother, evidently, they don't go all into the details of it, but this is definitely something I like to look a little more into. Let's see what they said. Let's read a little bit of this. A Louisiana child died after the girl's grandmother forced her to drink a bottle of whiskey while her mother watched, authorities said Friday. China Record 4 was found with a blood alcohol level of 0.68 after officers were dispatched to a home east of Baton Rouge on Thursday morning. A spokesperson with the Baton Rouge Police Department said in a statement. The East Baton Rouge Parish Coroner Office said the cause of death was acute alcohol poison. Roxanne Record, 53, and Kadasha Record, 28, each face charges of first degree murder in China's death, the department said. Now, see, this is what I be talking about. That's really, really crazy. I'm glad I went into this to get more details. So basically, it was the grandmother and the mother, both of them there, as the mother as the mother watched on as grandma made her granddaughter drink whiskey. If that ain't retarded, I mean, that's the most retarded thing I ever heard in my life. See, it's just it's people like that really really be doing some real stupid stuff. And this little girl is gone because of whatever was going on in grandma's head and mom's head. It's a lot of mental ill people, y'all, in the world. All right, let's go to the next one. Tamar Braxton opens up about why there wasn't a funeral for her late sister, Tracy Braxton. Hmm. That's let's see what that is about. I ain't gonna go into too many of these, but it's just certain ones that seem to be interesting that I decided to pull out here. Okay, let's see. He says the large, the larger than life personals of the Braxton family, to include Tony, Tawanda, Trina, Tamar, and Tracy, are well documented at this point, from their 90s R&B group to their late endowments as solo artists. The sisters have long been staples in the music industry. Sadly, though, third oldest Tracy died on March the 12th at age 50 after a year-long battle with esophagus cancer. Her youngest sister Tamar has since opened up about why their side of the family didn't hold a traditional funeral to mark her passing. And the infamous crew turned reality star option instead to host a kind of celebration of life memorial for Tracy Braxton. It took place on April the 2nd on what would have been the singer's 51st birthday, with the singer and their mother wearing various shades of green and commentary other in attendance at what has been described as a private party, including Nene Leach, who also has celebrity of life for her husband Greg. Let's go down here. The celebration of life, as you guys saw, wasn't actually a celebration of life. It was actually her heavenly birthday. My sister was very particular, and she didn't want a funeral. She didn't want anything where everyone was going to be sad. So she didn't have a funeral because her sister didn't want to have a funeral because she didn't want people to be sad. I mean, that makes sense, but yeah, that's okay. Let's move on down here. Suspect in sniper style shooting in Washington kills himself, police say. Here we go, another shooting. Uh, I really don't. I mean, these people who doing all these shootings. I mean, I just don't understand. Like I said, it's a lot of mental health issues going on today, and so it is what it is. Um, Next, here we have Mike Tyson responds to airplane altercation Says passenger threw a water bottle at him. I don't know if you guys saw that on TMZ with Tyson and this guy evidently on the plane, and he threw a water bottle that happened to hit Mike Tyson. And Mike Tyson is not nothing like Chris Rock. Okay, he's nothing like Chris Rock. Mike Tyson don't care who you are. If you if you put your hands on Mike Tyson, it's going to be a problem, and you're probably gonna get knocked out. Most likely, you're gonna get knocked out. So, evidently, this guy, and being a celebrity too, people will test you. People will try to get you to actually put a hand on them so they can get a lawsuit against you. That's just how people are. Shaquille O'Neal says he has to protect and provide for his mother of his children. Well, I mean that's nothing new. I mean every man that has kids, and that's part of being a man, that you take care of your own. Shaq, come on now, are you serious? I don't even know why they put this even in the news. I really really don't know. But this is just something a little different that I'm doing. Um, I think that's enough news for today. Hey guys, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave me a comment down below. Peace.